exhibit. This exhibit is an example of what can come from the concept of someone's mind. And in spring of this year, both Gay and Joan have been on the board here for a long time. And in the spring of this year, this woman got this idea in her head that there should be an exhibit of my paintings. And it's very funny because when she asked me what I thought, Joan, I said I thought the idea was far-fetched. And Joan said, I did too. And then they both took it, and imagine, from the seed of an idea, it's like alchemy. You know, from an idea in the brain here, it went to this brain here, and came to this brain here, and out of that came this exhibit. They were the seed of the idea, they got it going. Next thing I know, they're at my house, they're looking at hundreds of paintings. Janine's there, they're picking things out. Margaret Mary's backing it. The museum is changing their rules to let it happen. And next thing you know, there were several hundred people here seeing this exhibit and making it accessible in a new way to people across, hopefully, the country that have never had access to like simple art before. If most museums could take a painting and use a 3D scanner or get somebody to make a simple carving with clay, imagine the difference. In this country, we have 25 million Americans that have macular degeneration. That doesn't even count the people who have diabetic retinopathy, who've lost vision. I deal with these people every day. And it's such a struggle to be able to access the ability to do things. This makes it not a burden to them. It's somebody else trying to make it accessible to them. They're not the ones seeking it, we're making it possible because of a consideration from this heart and this heart and the culture of Huntington and this museum. And there's really a caring attitude here that you don't see everywhere, and I appreciate that. And, you know, I've been practicing here now for 20 years. I grew up in Huntington, and I can remember walking through the doors of this museum when I was 12 years old to see the first exhibit, and to think that 44 years later, we're all standing here and we're looking at my paintings. I hope it really turns into something that will help other people across the country, because it's actually hard for me to sit here and talk, and I appreciate it. Okay? So they asked me to talk a little bit about the different paintings. When I was First of all, I want to thank my family for coming, Adeline and Blake, and for Cooper who broke his arm on Wednesday. And my office is here, who are my other family, and many of my patients who have come. The backing of a Poland family, who are also my siblings, because my name, I've told this before, I have a hyphenated name, Skolik, Poland, Weisberg, Fearing, this has been an exceptional experience. Okay? And Jacobs. Skolik, Jacobs, Weisberg, Poland. It's that same, you know. So, and there, my best friend from Brussels came with her friend, somewhere here long. We have cousins that came from New York and from Baltimore. Pam came from California. Elizabeth Phelps came from Vancouver. Many people came, and I really appreciate their effort, because it's a heartfelt support that is more than words. So when I was 12, I went to the store and I bought a pack of very inexpensive paints, and I came home and I painted on a sheet covered in white paint on 2 pieces of boards that were cut in half and nailed together, my first painting, and it's over here in the corner. And from that, I started painting more. And my mother said, "It really smells bad. Would you paint in the garage?" So I went out in the garage and I started painting, and then I just continued. And so over the years, I've adapted to watercolor at times and whatever you do. And here there are many different series from my life. There are things that have to do more with medicine or anatomy. They're sort of over here, a little creepy kind of. I used to have them on the walls in my house in Bethesda. People would walk by all this. I like repetitive images, so over here, I call it the Fresh Market series. There's 6 paintings from the grocery store, Blinko glass, and some local Huntington paintings, 4th Avenue, some snowshoe paintings, cardinals in the backyard. And then I have more family paintings. Over here, there's some paintings of our children. Okay, Blink here. Of our children. Okay, we have Blake. Come here, Blake. He's my little boy. He's 16, and we have Cooper, who's just turned 14 this week, and we have Kennedy, who's 4. Okay? But there are paintings on the wall on this side of our family at bar mitzvahs and different things, Kennedy on the beach. And there's a very special painting in the corner, which is a painting that we gave to Helene's parents on their 50th wedding anniversary, which is about 6 or 8 years ago. Now, Helene's parents are Holocaust survivors. And so they were the ones in their family who came through this horrible thing, and when they moved to this country, they put it behind them, they survived, they thrived, and at the wedding, at the anniversary party, there were about 100 people there, and I've never seen people before dancing with the hors d'oeuvres, dancing with the salad, and the Jacobs family, there were 3 brothers that survived. They started out in one apartment together, and from this, it is this portrait back here of her mother and father at their 50th wedding anniversary, with all the family that survived and some that didn't. And you can see there are 29 people in the painting back here, and we gave it to them at the anniversary, and it was really a very moving experience. That painting took me 50 hours to plan and 150 hours to paint. There is a watercolor quarter of Law with her 2 children 20 years ago, when the kids were 2 and 9 months old. Okay? So this here in this room, from the beginning over here, all around are different times of my life that we've selected, and I hope you enjoy them. And if there's anything I can answer for you about them, please ask me. And let me just say that every one of you is in my heart for being here, and I will never forget that you came, and I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Okay. I love everybody. Thank you. Thank you for coming.